Hello, yoga friends. How are you? Happy day. I'm so glad you're joining me today. We are going to start with a very long, slow, and deep practice. And with that, we're going to start completely different than we usually do. We're going to actually start on our backs. So I'm going to have you unroll your mat, and you might need a few blocks just in case. If you need grab some water, if you like some water, I have a strap just in case we need it. So with that, unroll your mat. I'll give you a couple good breaths to check in. And then carefully make your way to your belly. To your back. And once you're on your back, put the soles of your feet together and push your heels a little bit away from your buns. Settle in a little bit and kind of rock back and forth. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly and just start to breathe while you're here. And as you're breathing, I want you to think about the power that you have inside of your body. And it doesn't matter how big or how small you are. We all have extremely powerful bodies, and our bodies do things by themselves without us even thinking about it. Breathing, digesting, blinking, hearing. But I want you to try to start to harness some of that power this morning or this afternoon. And starting by keeping some energy into yourself. That's why we put a hand on our heart and a hand on our belly. If we open our arms, that kind of lets our energy go out to the universe, and we're going to keep it in today for ourselves. And while you're here, take a big deep breath in through your nose. And again, big deep breath in through your nose. And blow it away. Hold here. Think about the connections that you have on your mat. The back of your head, the back of your arms, your spine, your tailbone, your buns, your feet. Relax through your hips. And since we're talking about power, use the power of gravity to help open your hips. Keeping your eyes closed, continue with your Ujjayi breath. And when you're ready, place your hands to the outside of your knees. Help your legs together and bring your knees into your chest. We're going to start with a nice little simple kind of back move here, just kind of rock and roll side to side, giving your spine a little massage. And when you're ready, open your eyes and rock and roll to a seated position. And let's sit cross-legged with your blocks at the side of your body. Rolling your shoulder blades back and down. Taking a big deep breath in through your nose. And blow it away. And again, big deep breath in through your nose. And blow it all away. When you're ready, take your blocks, placing in them just close to your knees, kind of snugging in a little bit. I'm going to put mine a little bit higher. Take your forearm, place your forearm, your right forearm on your block as you reach your left arm over the top of your head. Don't let your chest collapse in towards your right arm or your shoulder. Make sure your arm or your body stays squared. Holding here, reaching over the top of your head. Come back to the center. And when you're ready, bend your left arm. Forearm hits your thigh as your right arm reaches over the top of your head. Once again, making sure that you're not collapsing forward, but you're reaching over the top of your head. Come on back to the center. Right forearm comes down to your block as your left arm reaches over. Start to warm up and wake up your spine a little bit. Come on back to the center. Left arm comes back down to your block and reach over the top of your head. Come back to the center. Take a big inhale. Reach your arms way over the top of your head. You can do Charlie's Angels fingers or prayer hands. Same thing, but this time your hands are going to stay above your head. Take a little side body stretch over to the right. Coming back to the center, reaching up through your fingertips and then over to the left. Reach back up one more time over to the right. Come back to the center and again over to the left. Come back to the center. Release, take a little baby back bend while you're here. And then as you come to a tall spine, bring your hands back through your face to heart center. And close your eyes. Using our practice to work on power within our bodies. Let's meditate on that. Think about power. Think about how that's going to affect your practice and how you move forward throughout your day. With that, take your first big deep breath in through your nose. And blow it all away. Take your second big deep breath in through your nose. And blow it all away. Take your third and final big deep breath in. Blow it all away. Open your eyes. When you're ready, move your blocks to the side of your mat. And let's come to all fours. And when you're ready and you've lined yourself up, shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips, and knees, starting with a cow, belly goes soft, gaze goes up. And exhale, take a cat. Inhale, up, cow. And exhale, take a cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, up, cow. And exhale, take a cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. One more time all the way through. Inhale up, take a cow. And exhale, take a cat. Come on back to a neutral spine. When you're ready, send your right arm straight out in front of you and your left leg back. Pinky toward the floor, thumb toward the ceiling, heel toward the ceiling, toes toward your mat, hold here. And when you are ready, spider it out. Arm goes to the right, leg goes to the left. Send it long and place your hand back onto your mat. When you're ready, swing your left leg over to the right. Place your toes down, slide back. Come down to your knee, come down to your foot, come down to your forearms, and then shift your weight over to the right. You should feel this in your right hip. Gently start to make your way back to all fours. And when you're ready, send your left arm straight out and your right leg back. And spider it out. Leg goes to the right, arm goes to the left. Send it long. Place your left hand onto your mat. Swing your right leg over to the left. Place your foot down, slide back. Come down to your knee, flatten your foot, come down to your forearms, and then shift your weight over to the left. Again, using the power of gravity to help pull your hip toward the floor, towards your mat. If one side feels a little tighter than the other, just honor it. We're going to roll with it today. And gently start to make your way back to all fours. And when you're ready, set your hands, tuck your toes. Let's try your first down dog. Pedal out your feet a little bit, shake your booty if you'd like. Whatever you have to do to kind of settle in and Find a good down dog. Take a few good breaths and hold here. When you're ready, just take a little gentle shift over to the right. Come on back to the center. Take a little gentle shift over to the left. Come on back to the center. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. And take a ragdoll. Just gently sway your body side to side. Shaking your head yes, shaking your head no. Grabbing opposite biceps. Think about making a little picture frame for your face. Eyes can be open or eyes can be closed while you're here. Grab behind your knees or grab for your ankles for a little deeper stretch. And go ahead and place your hands into your mat. And let's open your feet so they're just a little bit more than hips width apart. Put a little gentle bend in your knees as you grab behind your thighs and give yourself a big squeeze. Hold here. Think about your nose coming through your knees. Hold here and breathe. And gently release. Take a big inhale, and your next exhale once again are behind your thighs. So your hands or your arms are your hamstrings. And give yourself a little tug, a little gentle bend of your knees. Hold here. Gently release. Place your hands into your mat. Heel toe your feet so they're about 1 hip width apart. And gently start to roll up. You're going to take a halfway lift. And once you find your halfway lift, send your sit bones or your buns back. Your back is flat. Rolling your shoulder blades back down. You're going to put your shoulder blades in your back pocket if you have pockets. My yoga pants do not have pockets. So I'm just going to pretend. Hold here. Really push your sit bones back. As you push your sit bones back, you should feel a stretch through your hamstrings. Hold here. And fold forward. And again, take a halfway lift. Place your hands on your knees or your hands can dangle if you like. Flatten your back, roll your shoulder blades back, and then push your buns back toward the wall behind you. And when you are ready, gently take a forward fold again. Keeping your hands on your mat, walk out, take a plank pose. Hold here using your Ujjayi breath. Breath in and out. Big breath in and out. On your next exhale, send your sit bones back down dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Gently start to rise up, 1 vertebrae at a time, taking a big mountain pose. Gaze goes straight up towards the ceiling. And take a forward fold. Hands come down to your mat, walk back out, take a plank pose. And hold here. And send your sit bones back down dog. On your next exhale, once again shift yourself to a high plank. Place your right knee onto your mat. When you're ready, slide your right hand in alignment with your right knee. When you are ready, making sure you're lined up from your shoulder down to your elbow to your wrist, you're going to swing your right leg behind you. Come to the inside of your left foot as you rise up. Take a supported side plank. And then when you're ready, I'm going to have you bring your left arm over the top of your head as you try to bring your chest toward the ceiling. So this is going to be a really great side body stretch. Hold here, breath in and out. Big breath in and out. On your next exhale, bring your left arm over the top of your head. Start to hop your right hand in. As you do, slide your left arm down to your left leg as you bring your right arm to the top of your head. Take a gate pose and hold here. Lots of side body stretching. Hold here and breathe. And on your next exhale, place your right hand back onto your mat. Once again, lining yourself up. Then bring your left arm over the top of your head. And when you're ready, spiral your chest open toward the ceiling. Left arm comes straight up. Hop your right hand in as your left arm slides down your left leg. Bring your right arm over the top of your head. Beautiful gate pose, hold here. Go ahead and place both of your hands back onto your mat. Walk back, take a plank pose. On your next exhale, tap your left knee onto your mat. Slide your left hand in alignment with your left knee. Slide your left leg behind you, come to the inside of your right foot. Bring your right arm over the top of your head and hold here. Spiraling your chest open toward the ceiling. Right arm goes straight up. Carefully hop your left arm in as you slide your right arm down your leg. Bring your left arm over the top of your head. Excellent job, hold here. And place your left hand back onto your mat. Right arm reaches over the top of your head. Chest spirals open up toward the ceiling, hold here. Right arm goes straight up, slide your right hand down your leg as your left arm reaches over the top of your head, holding your gate pose. On your next exhale, place both of your hands onto your mat and walk back, come back to your plank pose. And on your next exhale, send your sit bones back down dog. Taking a big breath in and out. Big breath in your next exhale. Jump or come to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up, take a mountain pose. And sit back into a chair pose and hold here. Using your Ujjayi breath in and out. On your next exhale, I'm going to have your two piece fingers and your thumb reach for your pointer and your second finger on the left. So 3 fingers are going to be grabbing 2 fingers. You're going to hold here, giving yourself a gentle little tug. So holding high here, holding high, gently tugging, feeling that hopefully through your low back a little bit, keeping your chair pose legs, hold here. And on your next exhale, gently take a forward fold. Rise back up, 1 vertebrae at a time, mountain pose, and sit back into a chair pose. Now 3 fingers are going to reach for your 2 fingers on the left. Left's going to grab for the right. Same thing, just giving yourself a little gentle tug, hold here. Don't let your chest collapse. Chins are lifted, chests are lifted, buns are dropped, hold here. Breath in and out. Big breath in. On your next exhale, once again, take a forward fold. Slowly rise back up. Take a big mountain pose and sit back into a chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. And when you're ready, place your left elbow over your right knee. Take a big twist. Holding your twist, open up mat to ceiling or block to ceiling. Hold here and breathe. Breath in and out. Big breath in and out. 1 more big breath in on your next exhale. Rise back up, chair pose. And hands come back to heart center. Place your right elbow over your left knee, take a big twist. Holding here, excellent job. And when you're ready, opening up mat to ceiling or block to ceiling, you choose, hold here. Breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Gently come on back to chair pose and take a forward fold. Halfway lift, send it back, chaturanga. High push up to a low push up. Inhale, up dog. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Lift your right leg. Right leg comes up, rise all the way up. Come up for warrior 1. Hold here. If you're having trouble squaring your hips, bring your left arm out. Help square your hips just a little bit. Hold here and breathe. And open to warrior 2. Open your arms, open your hips. Take a side angle pose, hold here. Come back to warrior two. Flip your palm in reverse, excellent job. Come back to warrior two. And windmill your hands to your mat, send it back, chaturanga. High push up to a low push up. Inhale, up dog. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg comes up, warrior one. And open to warrior two. And take a side angle pose. Come back to warrior two. Flip your palm in reverse. Come back to warrior two. Windmill your hands, your mat, send it back, chaturanga. High push up to a low push up. Inhale, up dog. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Lift your right leg again, right leg comes up. Rise up, warrior one. And open to warrior two. When you're ready, toes come out, take a star pose. And let's take a goddess pose. Let's sink back into a goddess pose. Holding here, chins are lifted, chest are lifted, knees are tracking over your pinky toe. Hold here. Breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Hang on using your Ujjayi breath. Breath in and out. Big breath in. Your next exhale, come to tall legs. Take a couple breaths here. I love goddess squat. Goddess squat is so good for so many things. It's good for your posture, it's good for your legs. And when you're ready, once again, hands at heart center. Let's sink back down and hold your goddess squat. Excellent. Hold here and breathe. Using your breath. Breath in and out. Big breath in and out. On your next exhale, come up to tall legs. Gently tip your body forward, hands come down to your mat. When your hands come down to your mat, toes point forward, they're not pointed out like in your goddess squat, and hold here. If you've got the flexibility to come down to your forearms, go ahead and do that. Hold here and breathe, relaxing your head, your neck, and your spine. Come to tall arms. When you are ready, walk both your hands over to your right ankle and hold here. Come back to the center and walk both hands over to your left ankle and hold here. Come back to the center. Once again, come down to your forearms. If you can do your block, grab your block, hold here. Relaxing head, neck, and spine. Come to tall arms. When you are ready, carefully roll up one vertebrae at a time. Pointing your right toes forward, come back to warrior two. Excellent job. Hold here. Breath in and out. Big breath in. On your next exhale, windmill your hands, your mat, send it back, chaturanga. High push up to a low push up. Inhale, up dog. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Lift your left leg comes up. Rise all the way up, warrior one. into warrior two. When you're ready, toes come out, take a star pose. This time, I'm going to have you connect your hands behind your back. If you would like a strap, go ahead and grab a strap. I have a strap. And when you're ready, gently hinge at the hips. If your hands are interlaced, bring your arms up and around. This is going to bother your back. Keep your hands at the small of your back. When you're ready, hinge at the hips, arms come up and around. Hold here. Again, you don't need a block or you don't need a strap if you don't want one. Hold here and breathe. Breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Big breath in. On your next exhale, carefully start to come back up, one vertebrae at a time. If you'd like to adjust anything with your strap or with your hand placement, go ahead and do so. And then when you're ready, one more time, hinge at the hips, arms come up and around, hold here. Don't forget to breathe while you're here using your Ujjayi breath. Feel the strength and the power in your legs holding you up as your body is tipped forward. Your arms are coming up and around. Excellent job. Hold here. Gently start to come back up, one vertebrae at a time. When you're ready, release your grip or release your strap. And then once again, if you're ready for it, hands come back down to your mat. We're going to start the same way we did on the other side. I'm going to have you gently come down to your forearms and hold here. Once again, relaxing head, neck, and spine. Relax while you're here. Hold on to that strong Ujjayi breath. Gently come to tall arms. When you're ready, shift your weight over to the right, bending your right knee. Hold here. Whatever that looks like for you, hold here and breathe. Feet can be flat on your mat. You can come to your toes and your heel. You choose. One of the most beautiful things about yoga is it's your practice. You should do what feels best for your body, because your body is like no one else's. Gently come on back to the center, help yourself back to the center, and then shift over to the left. Bending your left knee deep, holding here. Carefully come back to the center. And one more time, shift over to the right, bending your right knee. If you're having a busy time in your life, I hope that this practice kind of slows you down and has you thinking a little bit, being with the power in your body, looking at some stillness in our bodies. And carefully come back to the center and shift over to the left, bending your left knee, hold here. Come back to the center. Again, hold here for a few good breaths. If you have flexibility to come down to your forearms, go ahead and do so. You can stay on tall arms if you like, or grab a block, you choose. Hold here and breathe. When you are ready, come to tall arms. Gently start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. As you do, come on back to warrior two. And windmill your hands to your mat, send it back, chaturanga. Excellent job. High push up to a low push up. Inhale, up dog. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Lift your right leg again. Right leg comes up, rise up for crescent lunge. All the way up, hold here and breathe. Again, right knee is bent deep, left leg is strong and long behind you. You're on the ball of the toes of your foot. Hold here. And on your next exhale, gently bring your hands to heart center. Let's come on down to your left knee. Walking your right foot forward and scooting your left knee back. Let's grab your blocks and let's work a little bit more on some hamstring stretching here. And when you are ready, heel stays on your mat, toes come toward the ceiling. Reaching the crown of your head towards your big toe, hold here. Bend your knee, give yourself a little break. And when you're ready, once again, heel stays on your mat, toes come toward the ceiling, hold here. On your next exhale, come to tall arms. Let's flatten your foot and then place your left knee next to your right knee and come up to a tall spine. We're going to work a little bit on camel and half camel. If you do not like this, just keep your gaze forward. I will cue you through lots of different options today. When you're ready, take your right hand, reach back for your right heel as your left arm comes up. Now, gaze can either be up at your left hand, or if you don't like your neck exposed and open, take a peek down at your right thumb. So either up or down, you choose, hold here. Trying to keep your body straight, hold here and breathe. Excellent job, breath in and out. Big breath in and out. On your next exhale, come to a tall spine. Now, as an option, I'm just gonna show you. If you like, you can place your block next to your heel. If you like, as you reach your left hand back, left hand can come down to your block. That's going to be a little bit higher than your heel as your right arm comes up and take a tiny baby back bend. So you're going to place your block on the heel. You can even, or your hand on the block, or your hand on your heel. Excellent job. I like to tuck my toes because maybe just a little couple extra inches. Hold here and breathe. Gently come to a tall spine. Take a few good breaths here, gaze is forward. And then when you're ready, place your hands onto your mat, tuck your toes, come back to a plank pose. And send your sit bones back down dog. Now lift your left leg. Left leg rises up, crescent lunge. Hands come through your face to heart center. Come down to your right knee. On your next exhale, start to scoot your left foot forward. Heel stays on your mat, toes come up toward the ceiling. We're going to take a hamstring stretch on the left. Get yourself settled in a little bit. Give yourself a little break. You can flatten your left foot, kind of lean into it a little bit. Continue with your strong Ujjayi breath. Don't ever lose your breath during your practice. Of course, I always say if you have a stuffy nose, then breathe in your mouth, please. And again, big hamstring stretch, hold here. you're ready, let's start to flatten your left foot and come to a tall spine as you place your left knee next to your right knee. If you liked half camel, you can go ahead and stay with half camel. Tuck your toes and then one hand reaches back for a heel and then the other. Or if you like, you can practice with me, you can practice full camel. And full camel is when both of your hands reach back for your heels and you place your head back. Coming up to a tall spine. Gazes forward, take a few good breaths here. And then when you're ready, gently sit down on your mat with your legs out in front of you. I'm going to have you grab your block and your strap. Block is going to go at the top, or excuse me, at the bottoms of your feet. If you have the flexibility, and I'm not sure if I do have that today, I'm going to find out very quickly. When you're ready, take a big inhale, and your next exhale, go ahead and reach for the block. I'm definitely not quite there today. So I'm going to, if you'd like, you can grab your strap, and then take your strap, place it against the block, and then you're just going to use your block as you gently fold forward. Little micro bend in your knees, feeling a stretch through your hamstrings. Gently come up to a tall spine. Take a few good breaths here. And on your next exhale, once again, fold forward. Excellent job. Gently start to come back up to a tall spine. If you have your strap, remove your strap. If you have your block, remove your block. Now this time we're going to grab for your feet. So hopefully hamstrings are a little bit stretched out here. When you're ready, take a big inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Excellent job. Gently start to roll back up one vertebrae at a time. And when you're ready, place your hands back into your mat. Let's come back to a down dog. And when you're ready, jump or come to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, rise up, take a big mountain pose. And when you're ready, bring your arms to your side. Shake it up just a little bit. And what I'm going to have you do is bend your right knee. Reach back for your right foot with your right hand. Starting with a static flamingo stretch. Finding your balance first. And you can either hold here or take a dancer's pose, you choose. And gently release. When you're ready, find your balance on your right foot, send your left foot into a tree. Excuse me. Dancer, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Bend your left knee, reach back for your left with your left hand. Starting with a static flamingo stretch. Take a dancer if you choose. And gently release. When you are ready, take a forward fold. Hands come down to your mat. Walk back and take a plank pose. And slowly come down to your belly. Place your right beach cheek on your mat, arms at your sides. Keep your palms up just to relax while you're here. Full belly asana. And gently switch your cheek. And when you're ready, open your legs wide, open your arms wide, make a big X with your body, and let's just gently start to push your hands away, or bring your hands in. Relax your belly, roll your shoulder blades back and down. This should be a really great stretch for your low back. Hold here. And carefully exhale all the way down. And again, bring your hands in, gently push away, hold here. And gently exhale all the way down. Start to zip up your legs, bring your hands to your chest. And when you're ready, inhale up and take a cobra. Tuck your chin, gently come down one vertebrae at a time. Release your pose and flip over to your back. Bring your knees into your chest, gently give them a squeeze. You can rock and roll side to side if you'd like. And when you're ready, place your feet onto your mat. Lift your hips up and take a bridge pose. And gently exhale all the way down. And when you are ready, inhale up again, take a bridge pose. And gently exhale all the way down. Let's choose a back opener. If you would like to do a wheel, place your hands, fingertips near your shoulders, you can hop up into a wheel. If you would like to take a fish, you could take a fish or minnow or just supported bridge. You choose, you see what you want, or what you need, I should say. I'm going to do, I think, a fish today. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and make your decision, and let's kind of get in that spot. If you choose a fish or a minnow, make sure that you get yourself out of it. And even though you're in a back opener, hang on to your ujjayi breath. Always use your breath through your whole practice. ready, gently release your pose. However you can get out, go ahead and bring yourself out of that pose. If you're in a fisher minnow, place your blocks at the side of your mat. And then we're going to gently release, lay back, and we're going to come back to the same pose that we started. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Placing the soles of your feet together, one hand on your belly, just relax again, keeping all that energy in for yourself. Place your feet onto your mat. Snug your heels close to your buns and bring your arms up to a T. When you're ready, let your legs fall over to the right as your gaze goes over to the left. Come on back to the center, and then let your legs fall over to the left as your gaze goes over to the right. Come on back to the center. You can kind of rock and roll side to side, or you can take a happy baby if you'd like. You choose, see what your body needs. Gently release, full big body stretch. Reach your feet out, reach your arms up ahead. That big stretch you take when you get out of bed in the morning. And then gently bring your knees back into your chest and rock them into a seated position. We are going to do a hip opener, and I am going to do a frog. If you'd like to join me in frog, I'm going to have you start to roll up your mat. And the reason that I like to roll up my mat is it gives my knees a little extra cushion. And you can roll it the long way, or you can kind of even roll it this way if you'd like. I'm just going to do this today. So again, kind of listen to your body, see what you need, see what works for you. And then place a knee on each of the rolled up ends or on part of the mat. And then you're going to take the inside of your feet and place it on the floor. Open your legs a little wider and come on down to your forearms. This is a really big hip opener. Push your butt back towards towards your heels would be the easiest way. Hold here. This should be a pretty big hip opener. Carefully start to army curl to your belly. This is the worst part, is getting out of this. Army curl to your belly. Come all the way down to your belly, and then just bend your knees and just gently start to windshield wiper side to side. As your hips are loosening up, start to bring your feet or your knees together. And when you are ready, carefully come back up and let's unroll your mat and make your way to a comfortable Shavasana position. Shavasana, which is also corpse pose. You can lay on your back. If you've got some wall space, you could do legs up the wall. Do whatever feels best for your body. And then when you're ready, just hold. Honoring your practice, honoring the powerful person that you are. Remembering that you are amazing. And just showing up is half the battle. The work is the other half. Excellent job today. Just rest. Knees into your chest. Roll to your right side and make your way to a comfortable seated position, keeping your hands at heart center and your eyes closed. Ending our practice the same way we started, with 3 good deep breaths. Take your first big deep breath in through your nose and blow it all away. Take your second big deep breath in through your nose and blow it all away. Wishing that you remember how powerful you are, remembering the stillness that you felt in your body, and carry it through the rest of your day or evening. Take your third and final big deep breath in through your nose. Blow it all away. We bow forward and together say, and namaste. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. I look forward to seeing you again next time.